All right, very good. Well, let's get into it. So what do you got planned for us today, Steven?
So, provided we are in the heart of Beverly Hills, we are in the WME building. One of the big things that's happening this weekend is UFC 300, okay? And with UFC 300, big watch head, okay? Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is like always, not only is flexing his arm all the time, at the end of his arm, he's got some watches. So one of the things I'd like to show you is he's always trying to get people into the game as well. And one of the people he's trying to get into the game is our guy, Lex Friedman.
We could talk about APs, we could talk about Frank Mueller's. We got Rolexes, Cartiers, and APs. Subscribe to my channel, link and watch this shit in HD. You rockin' with Seth, so you rockin' with the best. Over 25 years, we've been better than the rest. Fred, he know these watches like the back of his hand. If you wanna learn watches, guaranteed this the man. I'm just saying.
So let me show you this clip.
Oh, Lex Friedman. I love this guy. He's actually one of the best podcasters out there. Fantastic.
Indeed.
Fantastic show. Here we go. Here's Lex.
That's yours now. Do you still have that same goofy watch? That thing is gigantic. Do you like it?
No.
I feel like it's ridiculous for you. Take this. That's yours now. That's an Omega. And that has a moon phase. See
Really?
that moon in the bottom of it? That's yours.
Oh, wow.
That's
Speedmaster moon
you see
phase.
the moon
That's
on the
a nice
bottom
piece.
of it? Do you see that?
This is a happy man right now.
That's my watch. That's my favorite watch, by the way. Do you see the moon in the bottom of it?
Yep.
That is the actual moon phase. It's a real high-resolution photograph of the moon. And as the moon rises, it will rise. It's set in the position where the moon is.
So
currently.
what he had on his wrist is something like I typically sell. I think it was like a micro brand in a Veyer. What was he gifted?
Do you still have that
But
same...
so which reference number is that?
Offhand, I don't know the reference number, but it's from the Speedmaster Professional Collection. It's the Speedmaster Moon chronograph. It's a 44 millimeter case.
Because actually, I thought he was just wearing a basic Speedmaster. I didn't realize it had the moon phase on.
Oh yeah,
So that's a different reference number.
Yep.
That was a nice gift. So like a $7,500 gift, basically, he gave this guy Lex.
Pre-owned. Yeah, it's a little bit more.
Pre-owned, yeah, I'm talking pre-owned, yeah.
All in all, it's a nice gift. It's a nice watch.
Yeah.
One of Omega's in-house caliber movements with their liquid metal.
So I've really only seen him wearing Omega. What other brands does this guy wear?
So back when Joe Rogan had hair, he went ahead, and on the first watches, you see him going ahead and he's rolling back his sweater a little bit.
Yeah.
He's got a platinum Yachtmaster.
A stainless steel Yachtmaster with the platinum bezel.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Nice watch.
Another one he likes to...
All right. So let's just put some values on these watches. So that's like an $8,500 to $10,000 watch. Okay. What else?
Next one. Omega Seamaster Professional.
The dirty dial.
Also known as the
James
TTD, the No Time to Die.
No Time to Die. Right. That's James Bond.
Specific movie. Yeah. That Daniel Craig himself helped. He assisted with the design for this watch in terms of like the no date function. It's really cool. What Omega did is they inherited the movement from their Railmaster collection to power up this watch, which I think is really cool.
Nice. And that's another $8,500 watch, I think.
Yeah, those are traded for about $8,000, $8,500.
$8,000.
It's holding pretty strong.
What's the next one?
Two more. One, man of the people. Got a Seiko in there.
Oh yeah, Seiko. What is that? Is that a tuna?
I think it's one of those like, yeah, it's a turtle piece. Now, he wasn't wearing it at the show, but he was wearing it on his podcast. And then the second one, you see him a lot.
Wait, what's that worth? That can't be that much. A couple thousand?
Well, it depends if it's part of the. Is that a Prospects collection or just a regular?
If it's vintage, it could be anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000.
All right, so there's another cheapie. What's the next watch?
We have a Luminor Submersible Panorama.
That looks like a PAM 25.
That's a good watch for him, actually. These are nice, big, masculine, rugged watches. This is the watch, actually, I could see him wearing on a daily basis, more than an Omega, actually. Titanium on a Velcro strap.
About 10 years ago, that was like the watch to wear in Beverly Hills.
That's a good watch.
The Stallones and the Schwarzeneggers, they were all wearing that.
On which reference, that's like a $6,500, $7,500 watch. Nice.
Moving on, we have the James Cameron Deep Sea.
I'm surprised he's wearing that watch, actually.
Why you say that?
It seems like this is a little bit too commonplace for him, actually, to be wearing just a basic Rolex Deep Sea James Cameron. There's 3 different reference numbers of this watch. I don't think really. So this could be anywhere.
I think for most people who collect this watch, is either they were in film or some kind of entertainment business, and it kind of rolls off to the whole James Cameron thing. So that's really the commemorative purchase behind this watch.
Nice big watch. So these are trading at like around whatever, like 13 to 15,000.
Okay. Next one, we have the classic, the Sub 41.
That's a better watch for him. Actually, I like that watch on him. Yeah, no date sub. Yeah, very nice. What's the reference?
I'm gonna go with 124060. Yeah,
Watch doctor in the house. Get him.
You are Mr. Reference.
yeah, man.
And this is the latest iteration of the watch, I believe.
Yeah, nice watch. That's 11,500, 12,000 for that watch.
Same thing. We have a Radomir Panerai, no crown guard.
He's got a lot of watches in his collection.
Yeah, no, he's a big watch guy.
Wow. For some reason, I've only seen him wear that Omega. That's really weird that you're finding all these other clips of him wearing other watches, but I guess I haven't been looking closely enough. That's like, okay, so the Panerai is, whatever, like 5,000.
About 5,000 Radomir.
What's the next watch? Breitling?
We have a Breitling Super Ocean.
Do the right thing, get a Breitling. Yeah, Breitling Super Ocean. That's really cool.
What's the reference number?
Oh, for that reference, I don't know.
I got you.
Don't know that reference. I can tell you it starts with the letter B.
But same thing. I think we're about 42 millimeters.
Well, they had two different sizes. You have that watch came in a 42 and a 44. They also offered it in the 46. All three hand on rubber strap or mesh bracelet. This is the classics. What they call it, the Ocean Classic bracelet. Very popular when it comes to the Super Ocean collection for Breitling.
Got another Panerai. Let's move on to Omega Speedmaster Pro.
That's the one I always see him wearing right there. That's it.
Gotta have a moon watch. Every collector should have a moon watch, especially the original Hesslight 3861 reference.
These used to be 30. These used to be 3,500. Now they're like all $5,000 basically for this watch.
Now, this is the last one we're going to share for the Joe Rogan collection. Rolex Daytona. And because it's the Arabic dials, that's precious metal.
Yeah, that's a white gold, obviously. That's the black racing dial. This is the first dial that this watch was launched with. That and a silver racing dial. So the black and the silver. These are the most inexpensive white gold Daytonas out there. Some of these can be as old as like 2006. This is more or less 30 grand.
Another giveaway for a white gold Daytona are the red accents on the dial in terms of the hands and the markers around the hours.
That's right. I never realized that, but that's correct. Actually, you're right. You're never gonna see that. So they put that on the meteorite as well.
Right, and the font on the Arabics on that dollar to kind of commemorate the numbers you see on race cars like in NASCAR. So look closely.
So provided Rogan is a big Omega guy, big Panerai guy, has a sprinkle of Rolex in there, where would you direct him next? And where would you go next in the collection? And what do you think he might be wearing for UFC 300?
All right. So, I mean, judging on his collection, he has nothing in either rose or yellow. So I think because he obviously likes Panerai, I would tell him to buy the either a rose gold submersible or like a bronzo, fully like, what do you call it when it oxidized, like green dripping off the case.
Yeah, PAM 382.
For the video, let's make sure we show like an actual picture of an oxidized bronzo of 382. Fantastic watch with a green dial, right?
Yes.
Green dial with green oxidized dripping off the bronze. I think that'd be a perfect watch for him. The more decrepit, the better.
Right, like he's going out there hunting, getting rugged.
Yeah, I mean, these watches, you can always clean them up. You can bring them back to life. They look like they're rose gold when they're brand new. But when they've been fully oxidized, they're crazy looking.
Each watch is different, depending on the atmosphere.
Actually, that'd be a fantastic suggestion. I'm gonna give him a call. What do you think?
For Mr. Rogan, I think what I noticed he's missing is some complications. So there was that one watch he had with the chronograph moon phase, the Speedmaster, which he gifted. I think he should definitely bring back something with complication. A chronograph, a doppel chronograph, like a double chronograph, or an annual calendar, something that kind of presents the day of the week.
And what do you think? What do you think he should add?
Steve, he needs an AP.
Two,
or I'm going to go a little bit different.
A steel AP or a yellow or rose?
we're going to go steel AP just because we don't switch it up a little bit more. I might also go, call me crazy, IWC. He doesn't seem like he needs to go super fancy, but he wants to go maybe a little bit of a bigger case size. Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe not always like the flex watch. So if he's going to go flex watch, AP. If he's going to go maybe a little bit more consistent with it.
He probably has an issue with wearing like a yellow or rose gold watch. I mean, you can tell all of his watches are stainless steel, so he probably is not attracted to gold, but that would be kind of cool for him to actually have a flex watch and show like a little rose gold or yellow gold. Actually, have a yellow gold that would be perfect for him. Give me this yellow gold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah, big boy.
This would be kind of cool for him. I could see him wearing this. What do you think?
It's a big boy.
Yeah, he could wear this watch.
And it's a chronograph, you know.
And it's for sale on the Essential Watches website currently.
What price point would be right there?
Oh, man. It's on the website for almost 40, but we'd sell this for less. We'd sell this probably for 34. I mean, this is a great deal, actually, for $34,000. Stainless steel offshores cost the same amount of money.
One of the big watch trends right now on social media is 47th Street and 47th Street culture. Seth, what's your experience on 47th Street?
All right, well, everybody knows that 47th Street, New York, is the mecca of the watch industry. It's been that way since I got in the business 25 years ago. It's still the mecca. Miami's catching up, but 47th Street is really where it's at. There are literally, like, I don't know, I guess like somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 guys dealing in watches on 47th Street. Some of them are on the street, and some of them are upstairs in the high-rises, in the offices. But, yeah, I've definitely seen it also on social media. You've got a lot of big guys right now really kind of building a business around just kind of showing the behind-the-scenes wheeling and dealing at the counters on 47th Street. What do you got for us?
So this clip is from Watch King New York, and he's got
Watch King New York,
NYC, Watch King NYC.
Shout out Moshe.
Okay, it's Moshe.
What's up, dog?
We have a kid coming out of the rain, hustling with Watch King.
Hang on. A kid what? What's his name?
He's got this.
This is little Manny.
Yeah, here we go.
Little Manny. Manny's my boy. This is little cousin. He looks just like Manny too. Run it.
Why are you so wet? What?
That's Moshe.
How much is it just like this? You want it? Soaking wet, you're gonna get sick, yeah? You're gonna get sick, don't worry. Also keeps you warm. This is fucking hustling, guys. Look in the fucking rain. Show what he looks like. This is hustling. This is when you chase the money.
Look at this kid. He's built just like his Uncle Manny.
Everybody's saying, oh, it's raining, I'm not leaving the house. How much?
He's asking 16, but he wants to trade. We're throwing money.
Go back in the rain.
I know, but...
He said go back to what, training?
Back in the rain.
Oh, go back in the rain.
What watch was it? Hang on a second. What was it?
Looked like a two-tone. Let's go.
16 for what?
Probably a two-tone Datejust Roses steel with some fancy dial.
Let's see what it is. Nah, they're not even showing the watch. All right, so my hunch was he wanted 16 for like a two-tone 41 or 40 or 41, and what the watch is worth 11.5, 12 grand. Yeah, that's usually the way it starts on 47th Street. 14. So he paid 14.
But he mentioned he wants to trade.
Yeah, but good for this kid. The kid is probably 14 years old.
Yeah.
He's already messing with watches. I mean, I thought I started early. I was 17, and that was really early back in the day.
17 with what watch?
Well, Swatch watches.
That's right.
But this kid is 14 years old, already messing with $16,000 watches. Manny, by the way, Manny's his uncle.
Okay, yeah.
Manny's my friend. I've lost touch with Manny, but Manny, you're coming on our podcast. The next time you're coming to Beverly Hills, you're going to be sitting right here as one of our guests. Manny is a character, boy. This guy, unbelievable guy.
The kid looks good. I don't know if he was wet from nervousness or from the rain, like the other guy said.
No, I think it's New York. It was probably raining outside.
Hey, little man, get your posture up. Don't lean on the show.
Oh, now we got Benny. Here, let's play the next.
With a little bit more confidence. You make the deal next time.
Next clip.
So next clip we have from Moses the jeweler.
Moses the jeweler.
And he's working with Benny.
Yeah. I know Benny. I don't know Moses.
I never read Moses.
Sir, and I'm a wholesaler. So imagine, I have to probably try to make my $100,000 on a 18.5.
Do me a favor.
I love this guy. He's the sick.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Don't be tough. It's under what I wanted to give it to you for. On a memo price, it's a Mazel price. 19.2.
I do 18 or 19.5. Flip.
Coin flip.
18.5, 19.2 flip just to get it fucking going. I'm in the mood to get
Coin
going.
flip. All the rage.
You have a coin?
This is what everyone's doing now.
Heads or tails, man?
But everyone's lazy. Like back in the day, you do like a set of push-ups, you know, like 50 push-ups. Who's finished first gets the deal.
Oh, you know what? I like that, actually. That should be the way it is.
God damn it. 18.5. What are we going to do? It's for Ben.
What do you think about the sunglasses?
Sunglasses are cool.
Is that a good look? Should I start wearing sunglasses again?
I think you should. We should start wearing sunglasses.
Like back in the day.
This is actually like the one time you would see me without sunglasses. I'm usually with my shades on.
Have you ever flipped?
Of course I flipped. I started this whole flipping crate.
Right. We sure did.
16.
We used to do flip deals amongst ourselves. Based on cost for watches.
Producer Michael and I, we did a flip deal for, I want to say $5,000 difference. Or
and now you're up to ping pong matches. Imagine you playing ping pong against like all these other dealers for deals.
I wish.
Shit.
So those are the usual suspects. This guy's a little bit more aggressive, and you don't see any dealings here. I believe this is Watch Track.
This is Max. Max is the man. Guys.
How it really works. First and foremost, right, there's about $30 million, $20 million
He traveled to Ireland and beat the shit out of Nico.
Plain Jane, aftermarket, I don't want to hear
Did you see
none
that
of
video?
shit,
No, I
okay?
didn't.
It's all about business and who you
I
do
believe he
business
won.
with, right? That's why
Nico,
I do business a certain
they
way.
had
That's
gloves
why
or what?
there's $30 million on my showcase.
I mean, they called
Not
it a
picture
draw,
of
but actually I think
watch,
he won.
Not a DM me.
But
You're not going to DM me. You're
both
not
these
gonna
guys
reach
were
me.
out of
Because
shape. I
I'm
mean,
gonna
neither
plug you
one
in
of them
with
were
my
really
staff
ready to
directly
fight.
to the vendors, 'cause I'm
But
not
I like
fucking
Max's
sucker
energy.
like the rest of these motherfuckers out here.
Yeah, this
This got a good energy. I like
these motherfuckers, yeah.
Street, I'm going to personally guarantee that you're going to get the best business and the best work ethic that you could possibly imagine. Everyone else is getting thrown off the
I love
fucking
how
roof.
he got his team
Simple
lined
and
up.
fucking plain.
Max
is
Fuck
just
all
ready
that
to
other
go.
shit, all right?
Max and I don't know each other, but I know of him because we had hired the same social media specialist back in the day. I decided not to stick with her. He stuck with her. He's been at this social media game for over 10 years.
Yeah, he's been up. Yeah,
He's one of the original guys pushing jewelry and then later watches on social media. A lot of props to him, Max, and he's a straight shooter. I respect this guy. One day, also, Max, I want you to be on our show. I want you sitting right here. We're going to interview you all.
Sent to watch this, the EW podcast. Let's go.
Great guy, straight shooter.
We'll do the East Coast meets the West Coast.
Yeah, he's definitely more of a jeweler than a watch dealer, but he's trying.
Do we have this anything like this in Los Angeles, Southern California?
In terms of like the whole 47th Street setup, I mean, you could go to downtown LA, but it's not as much action as you see on 47th Street.
It's a little different.
It's a little different too.
Downtown LA, yeah.
Mindset, business, practices. Yeah, it's different.
I mean, where New York gets the reputation of having like a lot of scumbags on 47th Street, that's an understatement.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my God, you got some guys that are just literally thieves in downtown Los Angeles. There's like a handful, like maybe like 4 or 5 guys that I think are straight. The rest of them are like Mr. Frankenstein. They'll take like a new style and they're gonna steal the bezel. They're gonna steal the original dial. They're gonna replace the movement with the old style movement. They're gonna change the class. I mean, these guys are ruthless in Los Angeles. Bunch of scumbags.
It happens everywhere. I mean,
yeah, but it really happens in Los Angeles. If you're coming to LA, you definitely come right here to Beverly Hills. This is where you're going to get the most legit watches. Nothing to worry about in terms of parts being replaced.
I hope you brought enough cash to shop. EW Podcast. I hope you know we talking about a watch.